Kochi, Queen of the Arabian Sea. This enchanting town has an intriguing history with heroes and villains, war and love, and of course, wine and spirits. This is the tale of a mythical flask that changed the fortunes of Kochi. Long ago, there was a Chinese traveler called Zi Yangji. He traveled beyond the Himalayas and the Ganges.
Boing ling ming ma.
In his book called Bu Zeng Fa Ping, he wrote something really interesting. In the lap of the Arabian Sea is a land with hairy men and beautiful women. In a land of lakes and backwaters, they have a magical flask, a flask that never goes dry. Since then, many expeditions took place to find this mythical flask. Some reached Japan, some died in the Himalayas, but nobody found the lush green land of Kochi until...
Mamu's Flasko?
Isole the Vasco de Gama, Isiela, Saflaka, Sebalachara, the Flaska.
Yes, Vasco da Gama sailed to Kerala to find that mythical flask. As usual, an Indian falls for imported perfumes, gems and gold. The king of Kochi sold the magical flask to Vasco da Gama.
Sila la ventea o caseva, o grande a Vasco de Gama, di agora di affente sera with a Flasko de Gama.
The news of Flasko da Gama spread like wildfire across the world. In 1663, the Dutch declared war on the Portuguese for the flask. The Arabian Sea became a battleground for the Dutch and the Portuguese ships. Finally, when the Portuguese were defeated, the Dutch took over Kochi and the flask. They moved Flasko da Gama to an island called Bolgati, then built a palace there with a secret chamber for the flask. They called it the Bolgati Palace. Meanwhile, the Mysore ruler Hyder Ali also came looking for Flasko da Gama, but he got lost in the woods and went back empty-handed. Then came the British.
Your Highness, if we have to get it, we need to act fast.
Are you sure that Flasko da Gama is there?
Our spies from Holland and India have confirmed that it is there in a palace.
Well, okay, let's buy out the local kings. The Dutch can be hit really hard.
Your Highness, let's hit them hard.
They came, they saw, and they conquered both India and Flasko da Gama.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge.
Where is the flask?
Not fully,
Where is the flask?
or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps,
Damn guys, where's the flask?
That midnight, India got independence, and mysteriously, Flasko da Gama disappeared. After that historic night, nobody talked or heard about Flasko da Gama. Historians declared Flasko da Gama was lost forever. Wars were fought, history was rewritten, blood was spilt, nations were conquered, kings were assassinated, and the destiny of Kochi was changed. But the story of Flasko da Gama doesn't end here.
Flasko da Gama. Kochi kittu.
Flasko da Gama.
Thambi, Kochil the flask kerakima.
തീർന്നല്ലോ
ഇത് കൊച്ചി വന്ന് കിട്ടുന്നൊക്കെ പറയാനുള്ള കടി
ഈ കൊച്ചി പോയിട്ട് ആ ഫ്ലാസ്കോടെ ഗാമന്റെ കൈ കിട്ടിയിട്ട് എനിക്കൊന്ന് തകർക്കാൻ.
നമുക്കത് കാശ് കൊടുത്ത് വാങ്ങിച്ചാൽ കിട്ടാവുന്ന സാധനമാണ്. അതങ്ങനെ പൂശ തന്നെ.
After decades in oblivion, the mythical Flasko de Gama will be making its first public appearance at the 2016 Area 1 AGM at Kochi. Be there.